Welcome in everyone to virtual Las Vegas Speedway and welcome into the Four Wide Motorsports ARCA Series tryout race. I'm your host and producer, or one of them anyway, Tracy Brown. And at the other end of the virtual couch, as always on Friday night, is my good buddy Charles Oberg. How you doing tonight, Charles? You doing okay?
This is a recruitment race. We want to bring people to the league. We want them to know, who we are and what we have to offer. I got to tell you right now, ever since I joined the league, it's been absolutely amazing. So, these new guys that we've never seen race before, are up against the guys that we have raced with. This is going to be exciting. I can't wait for this race.
Yeah, I'm right there with you too, Charles, because I'm sure we're going to have. Look at that. We've got, well, I better double check. I was fixing to say 21 cars. Yeah, they all haven't gridded yet, so we've got at least 21 that have signed up. But what I'm going to do real quick is kind of take us through the qualifying order here, see what our starting grid looks like. And on the pole, we have the number 9 of Jack Drucker in row 1. Oh, how about this? There's a familiar name to me and you. Stephen Luttrell has the outside pole in the number 36 car. And, I need to double check the numbers real quick just to make sure I'm not messing myself up or anything. Yeah, okay. I wanted to make sure that Stephen was driving the number 36. Not anyway, in row 2, we got Brennan McNutt in the 48. And then Hunter Carlson, another familiar name, into 29, row 2 on the outside in 4th position. In row 3, we've got Tanner Bazinski into 77. And another familiar name outside row 3, Yogi Schlier in the 12th car in 6th position. And then another good, the owner of this league, Wayne Cannon, starting in 7th in the number 7 car on the inside row of number 4. To his outside would be Edward Smith. Car number 108, Dylan Stedrunski. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Starting in 9th, row 5. To his outside, another familiar name, Chris Norris, into 56. He'll be starting in 10th position outside row number 5. And then in the 6th row, we got James Loomis, James Karp, TJ Allen, Peter Stewart, Kim Kraus, Zachary Steele, Riley Goodwin, Shane Freeman, Christopher Braswell, Daniel Jones, and Jaden Johnson. And they have taken the green flag. Sorry about that, everyone. It took us a little bit longer to get through there, and I thought we got a few new names here.
Tracy, you did an excellent job, man. That was more than a mouthful. Naming off names we're not used to pronouncing, but yeah, we're green flag racing, and look at these guys. They're off to a great start. We got the number 48 just holding on to the inside, and it's real racing, really from the start. What do you think, Tracy? Do you think this is going to be a shootout all night, or you think some guys are going to pull off and just take off?
Well, I'm really interested to see, Charles, because some of the new guys I saw that entered in here during practice, they were putting down some really great lap times. And you never can tell whenever you're having to host a session in iRacing without a password on it, what kind of talent you're going to get. But already, man, it looks like everyone's doing a really good job. So we got a 3-wide situation there with the 88. Stuck was the meat in the sandwich, and I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get out or not.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got 3 wide back here in the field. Like, these guys are they're really pushing the issue here. They want to get up front, and what an amazing show these guys are putting on in the first 2 laps. They're going for it, and I'm sure these guys, being an invitational race, they kind of want to prove themselves. They want to show themselves. Jack Drucker, though, I gotta say, man, he's put down the fastest lap. And oh no, he did. Actually, the fastest lap now is Kim Kirsch. Just took that away from him, but Drucker has the lead, and he's sailing away with it.
Yeah, he's sailing away right now, but there is a little bit of a battle going on slightly behind him, and you'll have to forgive us here. Some of these cars are not painted with the correct numbers, you know, that's showing up on the scoring system here. As we got one near the back, got a little bit squirrely. I think that may be the 37 of James Carp.
Oh,
We got,
oh
man,
just
oh
for
man.
we got contact. We got our first caution on the race. One of the cars are in the wall. We'll have to watch the replay, find out who that was. But unbelievable. That looks like the 8 of Loomis. You know, unfortunate for him. He's gonna have to take it to the pits maybe and get some repairs done there. But you know, that's unfortunate. Those guys were very racy back there, and you know, you're gonna have that. Guys aren't used to racing together, tend to push a little bit harder. You know, when you got a league, and this is what we want to invite these guys into, is you know, you got guys that are used to racing against each other. When guys aren't used to racing against each other, it's a totally different story, and we're gonna see a lot of action because of that. And look at the toe in that car. It's going sideways. Look at the toe in that car. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
I have to be careful not to laugh too much, or I'll get into a coughing spell here. But yeah, I mean that reminds you of the next gen car with a busted toe link in the rear. The way he's sort of crab walking around the track, but
Yeah, it definitely is.
sorry, I had to use the cough button there. But it looked like to me the number 8 of James Loomis. He may have had some internet connection issues and dropped out there just for a moment, and I think that might have been what caused that melee there that we just
Oh
witnessed.
goodness. So yeah, so you know, guys that are tuning in for the first time on this league and watching some new guys here, you know, this is iRacing. It is an internet, you know, sim, and yeah, sometimes we have internet connection issues, and you know, guys suffer from that. But it looks like we got a lot of guys coming down to pit road, which surprises me because it seems a little early for pit road to me, anyway.
Oh, I totally agree with you, Charles. And you know, the thing is, there's only been 7 laps completed, so, and we even see some guys taking on some tires right now. But the thing that I'm wondering about is, I mean, were they just short on fuel, and everybody's taking this first opportunity to come in here, kind of top off with fuel, and make sure that they can make it to the end. So, if need be, they can go the rest of this race without having to make another pit stop. And that's just my guess.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. And one of our, you know, league, you know, guy that's been up front and gunning for the champion, Steve Luttrell, took a 26.15 second pit stop when everybody else was right around 15, 17. You know, did he sit in this pit box, get some, maybe a little bit of repair, and you know, maybe a little extra fuel or something that you know, he's preparing to make it to the end of the race, where, you know, we've only had 7 guys, 8 guys that pit that right there. He might be setting himself up for the end of the race. You know, we all know he's always there at the end of the race. He'll be up front. Keep an eye on him.
Absolutely. He may start near to, or be restarting in the absolute next, well, he's not absolutely dead last, but next to last. But he will be one of the contenders for the win tonight, one way or another. He always seems to find his way to the front. And I have to think, same thing that, you know, you just mentioned, he probably didn't want to waste a fast repair or anything, and was just sitting there and letting them work on it in the pits.
Yeah, you don't ever want to use that fast repair until you absolutely have to. But, you know, shout out to Basinski. You know, he's got the fastest lap right now with a 29.59, so almost a 25.6. But that's hauling the mail around this track in the ARCA cars. these guys again. Oh, and look, a fellow number 77. I like him already. We're gonna have to watch. We're gonna
Well,
have to watch what he does for the end of the night.
yeah, unfortunately his car is painted up with the number 48, so, or, wait, 88. So he's running 88 tonight, but he's showing his 77 on the scoring pylon there. Bazinski.
Yeah, and again, folks at home, we apologize because this open races, tend to give us fits here at the broadcast booth because we're pulling numbers from everywhere on the system. But when we get back to our Friday nights and Monday night leagues, we all have our numbers on. I just set it out the number 77 when I race on Monday, and all these guys have set numbers, and you could tune in to 4 Wide Motorsports Network every Friday and Monday night and catch a good race. Get some fun, man. It's winter, it's cold. I know I'm here in the Northeast, so there's not a lot of racing going on. So if you want a good time, man, tune in, guys. Share with your friends and join us.
Yes, sirree, exactly right. As I thought I heard some tires squealing in the distance, and all of a sudden, Wayne Cannon is now running into 15th position, the league owner here. So I'm assuming he might have got in another little mix up there and kind of slid to the back. But
yeah, he did. He dropped eight spots from the start, and like you said, Wayne Cannon is our. He owns this league. He operates it. There's many different things you could do here, including iRacing, including they got NASCAR 25 on PlayStation or Xbox, or these guys got a lot of different opportunities for anybody that is a gamer and wants to join any competitive sport. So this is the place to be. And no, we got boy. Sideways. Oh my God! They just was that the 88 of.
It says that's your man there. I think Tanner Bazinski.
Yeah. The 70.
Yes, the 77.
The 77.
The 77
I had
painted
faith
up
in you,
as
brother. I had faith in you, brother.
Well, that's okay. I've got me a little fan favorite here too. Peter Stewart is running the 91 car. How about that? That is my normal number that I race. So
that's a nice looking machine right there. It's a nice looking Chevy. No, beautiful machine. So these paint schemes, a lot of these guys, they'll either reach out for somebody else to make the paint scheme. So that's a different level of iRacing. It's a different hobby for this kind of hobby on top of a hobby on top of a hobby. So seeing different paint schemes like this is awesome. As we got a bunch of guys in the pits right now. I think we got like 12 or 13 people coming down pit lane. Let's see what happens off of pit lane. This is going to get interesting because this is going to change the leaderboard up quite a bit.
Yeah, and it looks like that is the 56, but I'm showing him as the 9 car of Jack Drucker. We have another 56 in the field. It's our buddy Chris Norris. But I'm just, I guess I'm not familiar with this league enough to know why it is everyone seems to be, pitting so many different times here. I'm not sure what's going on. The first one I could kind of understand it, but I'm not sure. Maybe we are just loaded down with tire sets or something, and
I think our we have a good buddy. I don't know if you could drag him down or if you can or not. Chris Norris is out there on the track, and he might be able to answer that question for you. I don't know if you could just throw him in the booth real quick before we go green.
Yeah, I would love to, but apparently I'm not sure if Chris is disconnected, but he's certainly not in our Discord. channels here.
Oh no. Well,
So
I mean, Chris sometimes likes to go a little quiet, and he's concentrating on what the marks he has to make. And guy's a great guy, and he helps us out in this league tremendously. So, you join this league, you look out for Chris, man. Chris is an amazing guy in this league.
he sure is, and yeah, I thought we would be able to drag him down, but yeah, unfortunately, well, I'm not sure what happened to him there. We were hoping to be able to have him in Discord and be able to drag him down here under some cautions, talk to him a little bit, and get a little feedback. But
yeah, because usually we always have that guy, a guy out on the tracks you like to talk to, and here's my Italian coming out. But sometimes you just gotta concentrate. I know I do. When I'm racing Monday nights, I race, man. I don't want any distractions. I'm not in Discord. I'm not in any other program. I'm just listening to my car. I'm behind my wheel, and I'm trying to get it. And I think he's feeling the same way. But look at Wayne Cannon. Wayne Cannon.
yes,
Up front, the number 2. Guys, this is the owner of the league. He's going for it tonight. He wants to prove something. Definitely gonna watch him tonight. And as we go, almost 3 wide off the start. Yeah, we are 3 wide, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the guys go and get it.
it's 2 wide for several rows back, and then we've got a 3 wide battle going on here in about the 4th row. So now, and I see smoke. Not sure.
Somebody checked it up, and they stayed off the racing service, and you got to give guys like that a lot of credit. He doesn't want to ruin anybody else's race. Drucker checked it up. You got to give him a lot of respect to come off that racing service. Give these guys a chance to continue racing. Good for him.
Yeah, look, he was our pole sitter tonight. Started him first.
Yeah, no, he's been unbelievable. Held the fastest lap of the race for quite a few laps. So, maybe he's just buying his time, saving his tires. That's going to happen in a long race like this. Look at it, we got another 3 wide battle, and Latrell pulls out of that, thinks better of it, lets those guys go on the high side, and just kind of files back in line. What a race. How much action we got all over the track.
And look, we got our buddy Hunter Carlson in the painted up 32 car coming across, scoring the number 29, and he's moving his way up as well. Carlson's now running in the 4th position. Oh no, we got one up in the wall there.
Yeah, we got one heavy into the wall, but seemed to gather it up. Everybody else gets by.
Well, guess who that was?
Latrell, Stephen Latrell. Oh my God, that was my pick for the race. I really was gunning for him because he's definitely a great driver in this league. But is this the replay of it?
Yes, this is the replay.
He gets a little loose. Checks up. You see he don't have a bumper anymore.
Yeah, but sure. Somebody taped it back to the front of his car before he made it down pit road, though. So that's always nice.
They do have a fast repair here. In the virtual world, we do give out 2nd or 3rd chances depending on how many fast repairs we have. And you see him trying to come back out on the track right now. But this is virtual racing, so. You're going to have computer issues. You're going to have glitches and stuff like that. So those fast repairs are given to these drivers as a mulligan. Like, hey, something glitched out or whatever. Look at this battle. Look at how close
my goodness.
88, and these guys are rubbing paint. They're going for it. This is insane. Wow.
Yeah. And they kept it going straight as well. But it looks like
they did. These guys are these guys are going. Oh, we got one around in our third caution of the night.
Let's see if we can find out
The
what happened there.
56, Chris Norris.
Oh, he
Oh,
just.
He got loose on his own there. I think he had Stephen Luttrell on the outside, so he's being very cautious of the way he was driving, and I think he, might have been too cautious and overcorrected just because, he has a lot of respect for any and every driver on the field, always has, and he didn't want to get into Chris Luttrell, so maybe he overcorrected a little bit there and just spun it out.
Yeah, here's another replay. Well, I'm showing Dylan Stedronsky. Oh, it looks like he had some front rotors lock up, and they had to put him on the hook and take it back to the garage there.
Did he take a hook, or did he didn't come back in, huh?
Yeah, it looks like he kind of took himself out of the race. Yeah, apparently. I'm not sure. Maybe his motor blowed or something.
Yeah, unfortunate for him, because he was a definitely a strong competitor, and I hope when he watches this back, I just want to tell him, Four Wide Motorsports appreciates him coming out and giving it his all, and I'd like to see him back out on the track again. He was doing great.
Yeah, he sure was. I'm getting reports now that he was having electrical issues, so I'm not sure if it caught.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it caught fire inside the cockpit or what, but for whatever reason there, he decided he needed to stop immediately and get out of the car. So I hate that for him. He was definitely, putting on a great show there and running with everyone.
Oh, he definitely was. But, ladies and gentlemen, I just got word. I got a text message here on my personal phone. But my own mother, Doreen Dell, is in the broadcast. She's watching tonight. She's supporting the league. She wants to see everybody, run a good race. She was why I love racing. Her, my grandfather, my uncles, they always took me to the track. So, Doreen Dell, I love you, Mom, and I give you the biggest shout out for coming in here and joining the broadcast with us. Love you, Mom, man. Thanks for getting me into racing, because this is the best time of my life. This is everything I need.
Well, Doreen, is that right? Do you say Doreen? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Doreen Dell. She's out there somewhere.
Well, Doreen, I appreciate you watching, and I just want to let you know, hey, your son here is a natural at broadcasting, so I think he might have found his niche, and hopefully one day you'll be seeing him on the regular TV broadcasting a big NASCAR race or something here. But he's certainly my good buddy right here. I tell you what, we have a good time here on Friday nights. I'm a little bit under the weather, or I would chime in a little bit more and maybe have a little bit more emotion to it, but I'm scared to start laughing or get too emotional because I may go into a coughing rage.
Yeah, no, I get it, man, and I feel bad, Tracy. Dude, you do a lot. You do a lot for the league, and Four Wide Motorsports really appreciates everything you do, and you spotlight all these guys. Anybody that joins this league, whether you're a front runner and you're running up front all night and every day, or you're the caboose at the back of the field, man. We're gonna talk about you guys. We want to know about you. We want to share your story. And Tracy really does do a good job of getting everybody recognized. And I'm gonna say, Tracy, I appreciate you very much. As we go, green flag again. And this is our top 5. It's 99 goes. He just sails away. Kim Kurse. He's like, all right, I'm just gonna try win, and this is Sunday. This isn't a Friday night. This is Sunday.
Well, I tell you what, like our good buddy, a good good friend of ours, Chris Golden, he normally sponsors the 25 laps to go. We're on lap number 24 here now, but this is normally what we call the time to dig. It's time to more or less show us what you got. All the preliminary stuff is over with. You know, strategy's kind of out the door, man. You just got to go for it at this point. As we see Hunter Carlson up here coming through 1 and 2, riding
way up the top.
Way
right?
at the top.
He's so far up top. And, you know, Carlson, he's going to find those alternate lines. He prides himself on finding something different that nobody else is driving. Unfortunately, like sometimes, you know, he doesn't have the rubber up there because, you know, he's the only one that wants to take the chance. But oh my God, that was almost 4 wide back there, and Luttrell's trying to get through, and these guys are battling. So this is insane, man.
Yeah, I know.
Cup races.
And I'm not sure what's going on with Edward Smith here in the 100 car. I'm not sure if maybe he's stayed out longer than anybody else, and maybe he's on old tires or something, but he was kind of dropping a few positions, and well, I tell you what, he has certainly been running a great race here and right in the middle of these guys. It looked like a wasp nest there for a minute, or a hornet's nest. Maybe that's the right word there that you're supposed to use in something like this. But man, look at these guys. They're spread out all over the place. It's really hard to keep up with the action because there's so many different battles going on everywhere.
Yeah, this race is absolutely racy, and you know, you got the ARCA cars here, and you're going to have a lot of raciness. You know, everybody's just doing a great job tonight, and appreciate everybody coming out. 4 Wide Motorsports this is what we're all about, is just having a bunch of fun. You know, competitive race. It's been a relatively clean race. Guys are respecting each other. That's what we do in this league. Did you see the blue car? He was slow up against the wall. What happened there? Did you see that? There was a blue car slow up in the wall as we pan.
Yeah, and that was the guy that restarted here on the pole on this last restart.
No, what happened
Kim
to him?
Krause.
Oh.
I really well. It's showing he may have had an incident. We'll take a quick replay. Oh wow!
Whoa.
So I might need to back
Maybe
that up.
That's got to be another computer. Yeah, that's got to be another computer incident or something, because he was doing so well. He had command over that car. That car was very fast tonight. Beautiful blue car. That chrome blue is gorgeous. But
yeah, and how about him keeping it up on the wall and out of everyone's way? Man, that's very commendable there.
Yeah, another thing about the guys tonight in a pickup league, recruitment race, you know, you expect guys just, you know, plowing through everybody. But tonight, I got to say, all these guys that have joined the recruitment race have been absolutely respectable. I am very happy with this class of new guys against some of our regulars. And some of our regulars, like Stephen Luttrell, man, he is dominated in series over and over again. But you know, he's back in 7th. You know, he's you know, not up front with the front runners. So you know, Daniel Jones, another guy that's in the league, he's a sleeper, but you know, back in 8th place. So a lot of these new guys are really shining tonight, and giving our league guys a run for the money. Oh my God! So we got Hunter oh my God, we got carnage everywhere.
Yes, we do. That was Hunter
so that's
Carlson.
A 32, yeah, the 32 of Hunter Carlson. I know that's his stamp number, but I didn't. Oh my God, look at everything going down.
Yeah, I was trying to see exactly what had happened there, because you see smoke coming off the 48. We may have to back this way up. It looks like Hunter may have gotten into the back of the 48. And I'm going to try to get up here on the nose and see if we can't see exactly what happened. I'll flip the camera around here in just a second. Going into the corner, he did not touch him. it's just like the 48. I don't know. It's almost like both of them.
They both got loose. They both got loose. I think, you know, they were anticipating each other being in a different spot. You know, like it was almost like you want to check up for the guy in front of you because you think he's going to be slow, but he wasn't slow, and you know, he got too fast into the corner, and that was just a
That was crazy.
Weird, man. I've never really seen that with you know, two guys just kind of spinning amongst themselves.
Well, Charles, as far as I know, iRacing hasn't, you know, incorporated in like oil on the track or anything in this latest update. But the way they went through, there was like both of them hit oil, and both of them went right around.
Yeah, that oil will get you, man. I know it isn't, you know, I guess scanned into the sim, but I think they throw it in there every once in a while just to give these guys something to deal with. But you know, look at our good buddy number 17, Daniel Jones. Always starts from the back, hardly ever qualifies, drives through the field, and you know, he's always up front towards the end of a race. We got 14 laps to go, and he's up there with a couple of guys we're not used to seeing, like Loomis and Stewart, Drucker, and Luttrell.
Yeah.
He's always a sleeper. He's
Oh,
always
yeah.
a sleeper.
Well, you know, Luttrell's had a couple of incidents here, and one of them was along stay in the pit road, and another one, I'm not exactly sure what happened. He got into the outside wall. But it's just like we said before, you can't count that guy out. It's like every single race he finds a way to get to the front, and he's already worked himself back up. I'm showing him being scored in 6th position right now. So I don't think we've seen the last of him either.
No, I really agree with you. The pace truck, the lights are off on the pace truck. They're, you know, ready to hit the pits and send these guys. But you know, Daniel Jones up 14 spots, Loomis up 10, Stewart up 10. Those are the biggest movers of this race, all right there in the top 3. So they had to come through the pack. They had to come through all the chaos, man. You know, as a race fan that's followed racing, you gotta kind of understand and respect the fact that that's not easy to do. And these guys in the top 3 have absolutely done it and put on an amazing show.
They certainly have, and just want to, if by chance Mr. James Loomis, who's running in the 8 car, he's been blinking in and out a little bit tonight. Just want to give him a tip as we get the green flag and everybody's fired off good here. Hey, buddy, just make sure that you're not running iRacing off of a Wi-Fi connection. Go ahead and get yourself.
He has it. Yeah, he has been blinking in and out, but did you see that restart as we go 3 wide behind him for 2nd place? These guys are digging it. They want to go, man. This, who thinks better of it? So we're gonna get 3 wide in the 2nd place. These guys aren't starting this race conservatively. They're starting this race to win. You know, the guys in the league already, they want to prove themselves. They're like, we don't want newcomers to beat us, and the newcomers are, we don't want the league. You know, we want to show up and prove ourselves in the league. So look who's right there in P3. Who's threatening P2 on the inside of the 8. Oh my God, what a great race.
Oh, there's the 88. Oh, man.
And everybody else got around him. So, you know, this looks a little bit better now. You know, guys are going to settle in a little bit more here because, you know, when the 88 got, you know, kind of out of sorts there, everybody else said, no, you know, we got to stop this. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Well, I tell you what, Charles, with the way these guys are running around one another and the way these you know, the cars seem to be ill handling here at this track as well, especially this far into the run. Man, it's just hard to deal with anyone with a bad internet connection, you know, because just the instant little blink, and all of a sudden, man, you can't help but react and change your line, and that's probably gonna mess the way you're gonna be entering or exiting the corner.
Well, you know, I agree with you there. You know, anybody blinking in front of you is, you know, it's a hindrance. That's one thing. iRacing and real racing is just it's never going to be the same. But when I'm on the track and somebody's blinking in front of me, if they're gone, then I'm taking that spot. You know, you know, they're not there anymore. So, you know, I get kind of aggressive around blinkers.
Oh,
and,
there
my God,
goes
we got
the
one
8.
in the center. Yeah, he drove right through the field, started cutting grass. And he's way off Loomis, man. Loomis hits the wall hard, and he was doing a really good job of racing up front. I really don't understand what happened. I think he lost it himself, and we got another one crab walking in the back. Oh my God, look at this hit.
Yeah, we had several incidents here. Look,
We did. I think it was the rest of the field checking up.
that must have been what it was. The 8, yep, and then
Oh,
100.
the 8 yeah.
And what a hit by
8,
Daniel Jones, man! Wow.
Oh, and that's unfortunate for him, man. He's just, yeah, a great guy, and you know, puts in a lot of effort. Starts in the back of the field all the time, but you know, when the 8 went down, and I think Loomis thought the grass was getting a little too long or something, because he definitely wanted to cut it. I don't know why he went down that far. I could imagine he was pushed or ran down that far, but definitely checked the back of the field up, and they ran through him.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, yeah, maybe he's in the landscape business, and you know, noticed that the grass just wasn't what he at the height that he desired it to be for the optimal
Yeah,
appearance.
well,
You know.
as we get older, we take care of our grass. We like good grass, but Drucker's back up front. You know, we mentioned his name before, Stephen Luttrell. He's won a bunch of races with us in this league. But McNutt, you know, we really didn't get to talk about him too much tonight, but he's quietly just hanging out, man. He hasn't dropped the spot. He hasn't moved up the spot, but he's right there. And James Kerp, you know, +8, good for him in 4th. And Sessler, dude, fucking P5.
Yes.
Great,
Yes.
great to see him up there, because you know, he's raced with us for so long, and you know, he's always seems to get kind of tangled up in different messes and stuff like that. But you like to see him up in the top 5. Congratulations, man. You're running a good race tonight, brother.
Yeah, always has a beautiful car too, by the way.
Yeah, no, that's yeah. He's doing everything he has to out here, and we gotta appreciate the guy. He is a good guy, and you know, puts in his all.
Well, I see the lights are still on the pace truck there. Did you want to? I see Chris Norris has decided to come back into Discord. You want to talk with him for a minute while we're under caution?
I don't see Chris Norris in our Discord.
Oh, I haven't pulled him in yet. But
Yeah, let's yeah.
Here he comes right here.
I don't know what's going on.
Hey, I
Mr.
just
Chris
drug you
Norris,
down.
man. Mr. Chris Norris, we got you in the broadcast booth, man. How's the car feeling, and what are you feeling on the track? I know the truck's off, so we don't have a lot of time to talk to you, but
Yeah.
tell us what you think.
Well, I mean, the car feels pretty good, man. Obviously, you know, I've been taking tires kind of throughout, so I'm a little bit slick. But I can keep up the pace with these guys. So I'm just trying to hang on, get a top 10 finish here, and just ease my way around. I'm not trying to do anything drastic. So we're good on fuel, out of tires. So, which we're coming down to the short roads in this thing. Only 3 laps left. So maybe I can hang on just a little while.
Well, Mr. Chris Norris, man, you're sitting in P7. You know, depending on this restart, man, you could be there. You're right there, dude. You know,
Yeah.
great race tonight. These new guys you haven't raced around before, guys that are looking into this you know league.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, what do you think, man?
Well,
think
there's some
these
good
guys are
guys.
great?
There's some good drivers out here. You know, I just gotta kind of keep an eye on that 8 car back there behind me. He's been a little bit wild, but you know, other than that, man, it's not been a bad race at all.
Well, Chris, we're going to let you go, buddy. We got the green flag here, man. We don't want to be bothering you or anything, so we're going to pull you back up there into the iRacing chat, okay? Thank you for talking with us.
All right, gentlemen, thank you.
It's always a pleasure to talk to Chris Norris, and he's such a great guy, and you know, he's trying to keep it together as you know, like we say, we got 3 left, so everybody and anybody that thinks or wants it, they're gonna go right now. These guys up front are doing any and everything they can to hit every mark. You know, drive it as far into the corner as they can, let it roll out, get back on the gas. They don't want to roll tires. Is that Wayne Cannon? Wayne Cannon is passing Schessler? I mean,
yeah.
Schler, yeah. Like what? Like where does Wayne Cannon come from? I know he's the owner of the league, but you know, this guy hasn't raced with us. We haven't seen him. He's been tied up a little bit with work obligations and stuff like that. But hey, where's this guy come from? He's top 5. God.
Oh, here we go as we're taking the checkered flag. And it looks like Stephen Luttrell is going to get second place there.
Oh, that was close. That was close.
Yes, it was, man. I tell you what, oh my goodness, there was so much action all over the track. It was just so hard to keep up with all of it there. But, excuse me, I think we mentioned that Stephen Luttrell was always there at the end, somehow or another. Had a couple of bad incidents not go his way tonight, but still ended up finishing second, so that is great. I just wished, you know, that we had some of these guys in on Discord, Mr. Jack Drucker and Brennan McNutt end up finishing third. Be nice to be able to talk with them since the race is over with.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you know, you kind of have to join the league to get into the Discord, or actually, you could just join the Discord whenever you want. There's links out there, and I wish these guys did, but you know, congratulations, Drucker. What an amazing race. Burned it up, man. You deserved it. That was awesome. Stephen Luttrell, always a pleasure. You know, when I watch you race, man, I know you're gunning for it, and I love to watch you execute. And what's it? Brennan McNutt, dude.
Yeah, Brennan McNutt. Yeah.
Yeah,
come home with
dude,
third position.
Well, he dropped back, you know, halfway through the race quite a bit, and then came back into the top 5, and you know, great effort from him. So you know, everybody that came in, joined the recruitment race, thank you guys so much, man. You guys all made it a blast, and race clean. The cleanliness, you know, the not getting into each other and you know, ruining a good time, man. Everybody tonight did an amazing job, and I can't say we couldn't have had a better race.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Charles, and I think that there's going to be several invites passed out to drivers tonight. What a field we had there. It was a great race. And I've got a little promo image tossed up on the screen here for Wide Motorsports. Like Charles said earlier, we're always looking for new drivers. Doesn't really matter what you're into. If you're into racing or driving American Sim truck or whatever that is, I'm not exactly sure because I don't do that. I always toss in. They do a little console wrestling. I think they may have that going on in the league. We've got a football poll just for fun that goes on in the Discord. But anyway, back to the racing part of it. Yeah, for Wide Motorsports, we're looking for racers not only in iRacing but also in for NASCAR 25 on the console. So if you would, you see our Discord there is discord.gg/4Wide Motorsports. Come on in, jump on in, see if you can find something that interests you. And if it happens to be iRacing, we have several different classes going on right now. We've got the late models that run every other Monday night, and the trucks that run every other night. And our new series is going to be the ARCA series that'll run every Friday night, starting at 9 o'clock. The Monday night series, we start a little bit earlier because it's on a work day, so that'll be starting at 8 p.m. All times are Eastern Standard Time, by the way. So, with all that being said, I tell you what we'll do here real quick, Charles. We'll go back through the results, and we'll post those up, and we see Jack Drucker in a number 9 car. He ended up finishing in first. Stephen Luttrell ended up finishing in second. Like we said, he's always up there at the front in number 36 Cleveland Browns car. We've got Brendan McNutt in the 48. I can't remember exactly where he started. I think he was somewhere up near the front. But anyway, I'm going to go on through these things. I don't want to put anyone to sleep. In fourth position, the number 37 of James Carp. And how about that, the league owner? It got him a top 5 tonight, running the number 7 with painted up in the 29 scheme. Wayne Cannon, Uncle Wayne, finishes in 5th position tonight. And then come to names that are a little bit harder to pronounce. At 6, it's Charles's favorite driver tonight in the 77 of Tyler Bazinski is what we'll go with in 7th. Another fun name, but we're pretty familiar with that. Number 12, the guy knows how to paint, Yogi Schlier. Our in-race reporter tonight in the 56, it was Chris Norris, brought it home in 8th. And then we've got the 100 of Edward Smith. And my favorite, just because he was running 91, got a top 10 night, Peter Stewart. As we round out to the 11th position, we got James Loomis. He was having issues blinking in and out tonight. James, make sure you run the Cat 6 cable, buddy. And then, of course, Daniel Mindfood Jones, a regular here, finishes in 12th in the 17th car. Sorry, I had to hit the cough button. Hunter Carlson, our admin here in the 29, who was actually running the 32 car, not finished at 13th. The 99, Kim Krause, I think he actually had a paint scheme at number 9 with the chrome blue car. Beautiful thing. He brought it home in 14th. Dylan Stedronsky in the 88 finished 15th. Christopher Braswell in the number 14 finished 16th. TJ Lane, he was one of the first guys here to join. I'm not exactly sure what happened with him. He dropped out and missed several laps here, 51 laps down into 33. Zachary Steele in the 32 comes on 19th. Riley Goodwin in the 5 finishes 20th. Shane Freeman in the 83 finishes 21st. And I think that's going to wrap us up. No, we got one more at 22. 51 laps down. Jaden Johnson in the number 6 car. And that will round up our finishers here tonight. And since we're on a roll, Charles, I'm not sure if you made your way down to the victory lane or not, but I think you may have a podium finisher with you. Have you got?
Yeah, so I did. I ran down here. I wanted to talk to one of our league favorites, and I'm here with Stephen Luttrell. Always a great guy. Always a good competitor. Steven, how did you feel on the track with a bunch of guys that really don't know how to race around guys that you're used to racing with week in and week out? Um, my perspective is these guys killed it tonight. What what was your perspective?
A lot of the same. These guys were good. A lot of fun to race with. They raced really hard, close. I was bouncing off doors, and we weren't wrecking each other. Jack was really fast. It's good to see some fast people in here and new names, and I hope we can get a good field set for the season coming up.
No, I agree with you, man. If we get like half these guys to set up, dude, we're looking at some absolutely amazing races. But we gotta give it to you. And I know a lot of these other guys, and I feel bad. Drucker, McNutt, you guys had a amazing race. I wish I could interview you. Um, hopefully you join the league because that was amazing. But Stephen Luttrell, I want to give you this opportunity just to thank everybody you can, man.
I gotta thank you guys putting on a broadcast that you didn't really have to. Um, got to thank Wayne for putting on the league. He does a ton of work. I've always got to thank my mom and dad, my wife, and my two daughters and my grandson.
Absolutely, man. Hey, and congratulations on P2. I was gunning for you. I was, you know, trying to cheer you up there because you are um, yeah, you're a pretty hard person to beat. So, um, yeah, I'm glad these guys had some competition, and it was a lot of fun, Steve. But I'm gonna send it back up to Tracy and see what he has to say.
Well, I tell you, I just got a couple of comments there, Charles, about Steven. He qualified, I believe, on the outside pole and had a couple incidents. I know one time he took a long stay in the pit, maybe do a little bit of repairs. We didn't see how the damage got caused. But anyway, went all the way back to the field, worked his way back up, and then for whatever reason did kind of a rim ride on the wall round one. I think it was around 1 or 2. Went back to the end of the field again, and it was like me and you had stated. It really didn't bother us any because we know Steven's going to find his way back up to the front, and doggone if he didn't. Almost came away with a win here tonight. But before we sign off, I would just like to mention Joshua Tressler's watching us on YouTube, saying he thought we were doing a good job, and just wanted to give us a shout out. So appreciate that, Joshua. And we've also got the Angry Chef, who happens to be Hunter Carlson. Steven got beat. Holy crap! Yeah, that's something we don't really normally see. But there again, Steven, went to the back a couple of different times tonight and still almost won it. So we got to give him props for that. And anyway, well, that's about all that I've got. I will tell you what, I'll throw up the promo image one more time for anyone who may be watching here. By all means, if you're not into ARCA cars, we got trucks and late models. Personally, I prefer late models, but my next favorite's ARCA. For Wide Motorsports, got 3 different series going on right now. By all means, if you can, if you're interested, or if you're in a NASCAR 25 on the console, check us out at discord.gg/4Wide Motorsports. Charles, you got any final words for us tonight?
Yeah, no, I just appreciate a great race. I appreciate these guys, that uh, kind of joined us in the open invitation. You guys all did a great job. I was happy to see you here. But yeah, join us, man. Just four wide motorsports is absolutely amazing. We got monster trucks, guys. You guys are into monster truck, like monster truck racing. Come on, man. Like what league offers monster truck racing. No, it's a bunch of fun, and the racing was so clean tonight. It was absolutely insane. Yeah, Tracy, man, this was a fun night, man. This was awesome. I'm excited. I hope everybody else was. Stay tuned for much, much more.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Charles. And just want to say I'm sorry. I still had a blast tonight. I just couldn't get too emotional like I normally do because I'd get into a coughing spell. So I do apologize for that, but everybody's going to get a cold every now and then. But just want to say again, a shout out to, is it Deline Dell? Is that right, Charles? Did I get it
Yeah,
right?
Doreen.
Doreen.
Yeah.
Doreen. Okay. You got a fine son, Miss Dell. Just want to let you know that. It's one of my favorite people here uh, at Four Wide Motorsports and iRacing, and a good friend all the way around. It's just a good thing we're separated far enough apart. We don't get in any trouble. Because if we were next door neighbors, we would be in trouble. I'm here to tell you, we absolutely enjoy one another and hope everyone else out there in YouTube can tell it as well. So anyway, for Charles Oberg, I'm Tracy Brown saying good night, everybody, and we will catch you back here on Monday night. Good night.